Hey guys, happy Easter! So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an Easter aquarium nail design, and this one might be one of my faves so far. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this nail design. So if you want to see more, keep on watching. So as usual, I'm going to be using my 3XL full covered nail tips. I got these nail tips from Amazon, and I'm just going to be finding my sizes, which is really easy since I label all of my nail tips for easier access to them. So I'm just finding my sizes, and I like to double check that they fit. Although I know they fit, I still make sure to double check. As you're seeing here, I do have two sizes for the thumb. Sometimes I use one or the other. I don't know why I do that, but both of them fit. I just like to use it depending on how I feel. So I'm just going to be marking off where I want my aquarium nail tank to start on all of the nails. So I'm just placing the nail tip on my nail and marking off where the aquarium nail should start. It doesn't need to be too far from your actual nail, but it needs to have room so that your nail can fit comfortably inside of the nail tip. So I measure it and look at the nail from both sides just to make sure that it looks like my nail could fit comfortably inside of the nail tip. So I'm using this rhinestone glue from Modelones. So I'm placing it on my nail palette that is wrapped in plastic. Your nail palette needs to be wrapped in plastic in order to do this so that the rhinestone glue could be removed easily. So I'm just distributing the rhinestone glue into a rectangular shape right here. And when I'm satisfied with how this looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. Then using a tweezer to pry the rhinestone glue off of the nail palette, and I'm just going to be measuring that to the nail tip. I'm measuring the width of the nail tip to the rhinestone glue gel, and I'm just going to be cutting that into a triangle. Next, I would bend the tip of the triangle right here like I'm doing. And I would be placing it where I have the blue marking on the nail. So I am using rhinestone glue as well to do this. So I just place a small dot of the rhinestone glue where the blue marking is. Then I pick up the triangular base and apply it directly on the rhinestone glue. And I would flash cure that for 5 to 10 seconds. And I just measure it to my nail to ensure that the nail fits perfectly and comfortably. Then I am going to be applying some more rhinestone glue to the base of this aquarium. Since the base is a triangular base, I need to cover up some of the spaces that are on this aquarium tank. So I'm just using the rhinestone glue and distributing it, and then I would flash cure that for 5 to 10 seconds. And I always keep my thumb under the base so that it doesn't move. Since the base of this aquarium tank is still pretty flimsy, when I continually keep putting rhinestone glue on top of that, it would get a lot more sturdy, but for now it is flimsy. So by placing my thumb underneath the base, it ensures that it doesn't move, and I flash cure for 5 to 10 seconds. I also place some rhinestone glue on the underside of the base of the aquarium tank as well, just for added security so that there isn't any leaks. And I would cure that when I'm finished for 30 seconds in my 48 watts nail lamp. So moving on to this nail tip right here, this is the thumb. I'm going to be doing the same thing. So this is how the nail is looking. Now I'm just going to be cutting off the excess gel from this nail tip, and then I would be filing that with my 6060 grit hand file. And I like to file with the nail tip facing downwards so that not a lot of the dust will get inside of the nail tip. And then I would just brush off the excess dust. I used to use rubbing alcohol inside of the aquarium tank, but I have noticed that it leaves this white cast when I'm finished, and I don't like that. So by just dusting off the excess, that's good enough, since I don't want that happening to me. Now on the same nail palette, I'm going to be using the rhinestone glue again to make a large rectangle. This is going to be the backing of my aquarium tank. So when I'm finished with the rectangle, I place the nail tip on the wet rhinestone glue, and I try to make it a bit bigger so that I can fit another nail tip as well. And then I would cure that for 30 seconds in my 48 watts nail lamp. So I'm just examining the nail tips right here, and the pinky nail, the backing was a bit flimsy, so I needed to apply a second layer of the rhinestone glue so that it could be a little more sturdy, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. And I did the same here for the middle nail and the index nail, and I'm just applying another layer to the backing of this nail right here and curing for 30 seconds. Now I'm just filing off the excess gel with my sanding band. Then I'm using my 6060 grit hand file just to get that crisp shape. And I'm using rubbing alcohol on the outside of the aquarium tanks to remove the markings and also to remove the dust from the outside of the nail tips. I am comfortable using the rhinestone glue on the outside of the nail tips, just not the inside. And if I'm sounding a bit rusty, that is because I probably woke up about an hour ago, so I'm sorry about that. Now I'm just using the rhinestone glue to fill up the spaces on the aquarium tank so that there wouldn't be any leaking when it's time to apply the baby oil to the nail. And I'm just flash curing each of them right here, and when I'm finished I would cure in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be using these glitters right here. They are so pretty and so perfect for the spring. So they are from a company called Miss Florida Nails. They are dip powders, but I'm using them as regular glitters. And I did one of them off camera just to make sure that the glitters would move. And these glitters are moving. I also placed some 3D flowers inside of this aquarium tank. And these three colors together look amazing. I love it. So I'm going to be doing that on these nails. So starting with this beautiful blue glitter right here, and then I would be applying the pink glitter and then this yellow glitter. So I'm just setting up everything so that I can get to everything when I need it. I'm using some rubbing alcohol as a slip solution and also for cleanup as well. And these are the 3D flowers that I'm using. I'm just placing them on my palette for easier access. And I also placed the caviar beads inside of each of those 3D flowers and cured it. So starting on this nail right here, I am applying some of the blue glitter. I am using my tweezer to place the glitters inside of the aquarium tank, and it is working fine. I'm mainly picking up the larger glitters, but that's okay if I pick up some of the smaller glitters. And keep in mind, this is a dip powder, so there are clear powders inside of this. I'm trying my best not to get a lot of the clear powders. I don't think I got a lot because the nails turned out fine, but just keep that in mind. And these glitters are really heavy, so they move, and that was one thing I really wanted. I wanted movement in these nails, although it could have been a lot better, the movement, but it's good enough. So yes, I'm just applying all of the glitters right here, and these glitters are perfect for the spring. They are so pretty. So these are the 3D flowers when I am finished curing the caviar beads. So now I'm just placing some of the 3D flowers inside of the aquarium tank. I am applying 3 small 3D flowers and 1 large 3D flower. And then I am using baby oil, and I'm just going to be placing that into the aquarium tank. And I wanted to have a bubble in this nail, so I didn't fill up the tank fully. Then I'm just going to be using a Q-tip that I dipped in rubbing alcohol and cleaning the opening of the aquarium tank. And then I'm using my Modelones clear polygel to cover up the tank, and I would cure that for 30 seconds, but I flash cure it for 5 to 10 seconds first, and then I cure for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks, and this is the movement in the aquarium tank. It's really slow right now, but there are movements, so I'm good with that. And one thing I didn't like is the fact that the large 3D flowers kept sticking to the tip of the nail. I didn't like that at all. That was so annoying. So on the next nail, I decided to place the 3D flowers in first and then the glitters. So this is a thumbnail, I believe, because I am placing a lot of 3D flowers in this nail. So this has to be the thumbnail. So I placed the 3D flowers and then I'm going in with the glitters. Next, I'm just filling up the tank with my baby oil. And I like to wait a few seconds just to make sure that there isn't any leaking in the aquarium tank. So I wait a while just to ensure that the liquid stays where I had it before and there isn't a decrease in the liquid in the aquarium tank. Then I would clean the tip of the aquarium tank with my Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, and then cover it with some Modelones clear polygel and flash cure for 5 to 10 seconds and then cure for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks. The movement is slow, but it's moving and I like it. So I'm just going to be placing all of the 3D flowers in the rest of the nails. And it was difficult getting the larger 3D flowers inside of some of these nails. And 1 or 2 of the nails actually ripped a bit, so I had to use polygel just to stick it back together, but it's okay. It was only the larger glitters that caused that issue. And on the pinky nail, I didn't apply any large glitters, I only applied the smaller ones. Then I'm just filling up my tanks with liquid. And after completing all of the aquarium tanks, I'm just going to be filing them right here just to get that crisp shape. So now I'm going to be top coating all of the nails and curing them for 30 seconds. I also top coated the underside of the nails as well and cured for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be using this right here, and this is used for press-on nails since these nails are aquarium press-on nails. So I'm just going to be sticking them onto this clear backing. So I'm using this red tape right here. It's not red, but the peely is red. So I'm just going to be peeling that off. And I'm going to be sticking all of my aquarium press-ons onto this sticky backing, and make sure and line them up properly when you're sticking them on. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm going to be doing nail art on these nails, so they need to be lined up the way that it's going to be shown on my nails. So I just need the 4 nails, I don't really need the thumb. Next, I'm going to be using this white gel polish from Modelones. I'm placing some on my nail palette. So as I said before, I'm doing an Easter nail design. And I'm not doing the commercialized Easter bunny nail design. I'm doing the original Easter nail design. So as we all know, Jesus is the reason for Easter. So that is what I'm trying to represent right here when I am doing this nail design, and I wanted some nail art that reflected that. So I'm going to be doing the cross right here, and I'm going to be doing it on 2 nails, so the middle nail and the ring nail, and when you put the nail together you would see that it is a cross. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here with the white gel polish. I had to do 2 layers in order for it to reach full opacity. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And be careful when removing the aquarium tank from the sticky backing. I don't know if it could have pulled off the aquarium backing too. I don't know for sure, but just be careful just in case. So this is how it looks after 2 layers of the white gel polish. Now I'm going to be using this black gel polish also for Modelones. And by the way, if you're interested in purchasing anything from the Modelones website, you can use my code, which will be listed on the screen and in the description below. So I'm just going to be drawing the outline of my cross right here with the black gel polish, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. On some areas I had to do 2 layers in order for the black to be really opaque, but for the most part I only did 1 layer. And this is how it looks so far, and I think it looks really good. I was going to leave it like this because in my mind I just wanted to do the cross on the aquarium nails, but it was just looking too basic. I didn't like it, so I had to meditate on this a while, like a day, and figure out what else could I do with these nails, especially these 2 nails that I did the cross on. Those were the main focus because the cross looks nice, but it looks incomplete, you know. So I'm using this pink gel polish also for Modelones, and I'm going to be drawing some flowers on the nail with this pink gel polish, and I think this really completed the nail set. So I found it fitting to do an aquarium nail set and a Jesus nail set all in one, because I like doing aquarium nail set, and Jesus, he died for our sins and rose from the dead. So you know, you just need to give thanks where thanks is due. He didn't have to do all of these things for us because we are just merely human beings with a lot of flaws. So you know, just the little things to thank Jesus and to show everyone that Jesus is the reason for the season. I don't think it's wise to deny Jesus, you know, like how Peter denied him 3 times. We shouldn't be doing these things. So every chance I get, I like to show people, okay guys, we need to be doing better in life. I need to be doing better in life too, you know, when it comes to Jesus. Make him the center of your lives, you know. I try to do that. Also, we are humans, keep that in mind. So we fall short every day, but I try my best, you know, and everyone just needs to try their best and hope for the best, you know. So yeah, I just thought I would do this Jesus inspired nail set. I hope you all like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you are enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit the like button, comment your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe. So guys, I thought I would have used a green and mix it with the black to get a dark green to create the kind of stem. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember those things, but to create that little bud thingy for the flowers, but it wasn't working out, so I just decided to use the green, and it looked better with the green, but I just wanted it to be a darker green, but the light green looked good, so I just created that little thing there and cured for 30 seconds, and then I outlined that with black gel polish and created the stem for the nail. I just connected it on the cross as well, to the bottom of the cross on the side and stuff, and yeah, I cured that for 30 seconds. I kept curing the nail while I go, and I made sure to do the nail art on the nail bed area there, just so that I could hide the aquarium base. Since I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for the nail bed to cover up the aquarium base, you could see a harsh line of demarcation from where the aquarium base starts, and I don't like seeing that on the nails. I didn't know what else to do to these nails just to hide that area without making the nail set look a bit too much, you know. So I just decided to do these kind of vines on the nail, and it kind of hid it for the most part. And now I am using this yellow gel polish, and I am going to be painting those flower things on the nail yellow, and I would cure that for 30 seconds. I had to do about 2 or 3 layers of that yellow in order to reach full opacity. That one layer just wasn't cutting it, so I did 3 layers, I believe, and cured each layer for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be using this nude gel polish from a cart. It's called Cafe, and this is one of my favorite nude gel polishes to use. I use this all the time when I'm doing a French gel polish nail. So I just placed the nail tip on my nail just so that I can get the length of French that I wanted, and then I would take it off my nail and continue, and I had to do 3 layers in order to reach full opacity, curing each layer for 30 seconds. And I'm going to be doing that on the pinky nail, the index nail, and the thumbnail. And I have never really done a gel polish French nail that was off of my nail. Most of the time I would apply the aquarium nails now and then do the nail art on my nails, but I decided to do it differently because I wanted these to be kind of like press-on nails. Although all of my aquarium nails are technically press-on nails, all of them are, you know, but I just wanted this one to be press-on nails, you know. So I am using these sticky tabs. I've had these sticky tabs forever, and I know this sticky tab right here isn't the one I should be using because it doesn't fit my nails perfectly, but I just wanted to show you guys how the nails look and stuff, and I wanted to get this video out quick because this video took a while, the nail art took a while, and I was running out of time, so I just needed this nail art to be done quick. So yes, I just applied the aquarium nail tips off camera. And now I am going to be top coating all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. Then I'm using rhinestone glue and I'm placing that around the smile line of the French nails. Then I'm going to be applying some rhinestones to the index nail. Off camera I did change the size of these rhinestones. I felt like they were too big, so I went a bit smaller. And the rhinestones are not cured on my nails, but before doing that I just placed some more rhinestone glue and I'm going to be applying this cross to the nail. This cross charm looks so good. I bought it specifically for this nail set, by the way, and I bought it from Temu. And yeah, I'm just flash curing right here. I did switch over to the smaller rhinestones and flash cured, and then I cured in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. I did the same thing for the pinky nail and the thumbnail. So yes, I purchased that cross specifically for this nail set. I knew I wanted to incorporate this cross on an Easter nail set. And I purchased it from Temu. I do have a Temu nail haul that will be uploaded pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, these are the nails right here. They look good. Let me know what you guys think. And there are a lot of movement. Look at the movement, guys. Amazing. I know the nail art is kind of distracting, but I wanted both of them together, you know. I wanted you all to see that Jesus is the reason for the season and it's spring, you know. He made spring. He made spring so beautiful, and you know, stuff like that, you know, symbolism of Jesus. And so anyway, I am just using my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. And this is the finished look, guys. So let me know everything. Let me know what you guys think about this nail set. I think it turned out perfect. I love aquarium nails and I love how these aquarium nails look. Let me know if you all would like to see more aquarium nail sets on my channel. I've been doing a few, but let me know if you all want to see more or not. And as I've said before, Jesus is the reason for this season, and we all need to pray more and just do better in life. And I'm just going to be reading a message that I saw online. As we remember the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, may his teachings of love, forgiveness, and redemption guide us always. Wishing you a meaningful Good Friday and Easter, and may the light of Christ love shine upon you on this Good Friday and Easter Sunday and always. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.